Clinton, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning. Yeah, beautiful day for lunch.
Yes, are you excited?
Very excited. So I can't wait.
So the Space Weather Prediction Center at NOAA monitors space weather 24 hours a day. Can you tell me who relies on that information?
Well, Joy, today we're more vulnerable than we've ever been to space weather because of the technology that we rely on and the advancements that we've had. So everything from power grids to people using GPS to aviation, even our astronauts rely on space weather information.
And can you tell me why early detection of these solar storms is critical for us here on Earth?
Absolutely. So the space weather, it affects so much technology, and so when early warnings, we're able to mitigate a lot of the impacts from space weather. Early warning allows us to inform power grid operators so they can protect our grid infrastructure and prevent blackouts. Satellites, well, they can be dragged down by solar storms. It can shorten their lives. And it can also increase the risk of collision. So GPS, our farmers today now rely on GPS more than they ever have. Pilots flying around the globe, they also rely on GPS as well. In fact, last year in May of 2024, we had the largest solar storm that we've seen in over 20 years. 20 years ago, our farmers weren't relying on GPS the way that they do today with centimeter accuracy. So we actually realized about $1 billion of economic impact just to corn alone because of that storm.
Thank you so much, Clinton, for joining us, and have a wonderful launch.
Oh, thank you so much. Looking so much forward to it.
Okay, so back to you, Megan and Kelly.
And speaking of launch, 28 minutes until liftoff. Time now for Kelly to answer some of your questions. So we'll take the first one now. This is from Universe Cosmos 4119. What is the most dangerous space weather phenomenon, and how can it affect nearby celestial bodies?
Well, the different phenomena affect things differently, but the most probably dangerous to humans, especially astronauts out in space, is probably those energetic particles. Large doses of energetic particles could, again, cause that radiation sickness, long-term effects such as cancer, or very short-term acute effects such as death very early. So we really do want to make sure that we're protected from those things. There are other dangers, like Clinton actually referred to as satellites. That's the drag or the impact of the space weather on the Earth, and that drags satellites down, and that costs money when satellites don't last as long as they're supposed to.
A wide range of impacts for sure. King Calvin asks, how long